Come on, throw poop at me.
What is up, everybody? My name is Commander, and welcome back to another episode of Art Survival Evolved. Today, we're going to talk about the best turret dino. Now, what brings this up is, well, I know that they are no longer going to be taking away your turrets and limiting you to 100, and they're actually adding a new level of turrets, which is really, really cool. While I know all that's a thing, it still comes to bear question: what is a good alternative to your turrets? Alright guys, we are back, and we have got all the dinos, thanks to actually Vape and Adeptus. They both kind of helped me out here, trying to figure out all the ones that had turret mode. Again, we're counting out the dragon, but, calm your ass down. Quiet. But we got the Calicotherium right here. They're all level 1. You got the Dillo. You've got the Aranio. Oh, and the monkey. Almost missed him. I'm not going to say his name because I don't like it. I like to call him the monkey. And you got the Arthropleura. And then you have the Rock Golem. They are all level 1. They all come out above 100% damage on stats when you first tame them, apparently. So this is their base setting. You can see none of them have been leveled up. They all say level 1. And Vape here today is going to be our test dummy on all this, and he's going to tell us, or help us find out, which one of these guys hits the hardest, and actually at the same time we're going to ask him. And I'm going to ask him right now. So Vape, what is the easiest one of these guys to tame? Well, easiest for the bang for your buck, I should say. Oh, okay. Ew. Are you talking? Hello? Hello? Oh, hello.
Sorry about that. I was talking to myself.
Oh, that's great.
It's alright. It's not like it can't be cut out, right?
Yeah.
But, so, I'd say best bang for the buck would be the Arthropleura, because the Arthropleura, you can actually tame it just pretty easily in a cave with the ghillie suit, bug spray, and the potion of enlightenment. Which, yeah, the mats on that are a little steep, but, I mean, takes 2 of them and you can, like, tame a 150 or a higher level. So they're super easy to tame.
Now you say it takes 2 of them. Are you talking about 2 on our rates or on official rates?
Official rates. It's, like, super cheap to tame them.
2 Broths of Enlightenment, that's it?
Okay, it's like 2 or 4, but it's still like super easy to tame them.
I always thought it was more, so okay, that answers that question.
I mean, you can tame these guys. They don't do a super big amount of damage whenever it comes to like their turret mode, but when it comes down to having something guarding your yard, these guys do reflective damage from their hide, and they also do torpor damage when they attack people. Not to mention their spit, if it actually managed to hit a player, destroys armor.
Alright, hopefully it does a little bit more damage than the rest of them, so it makes it out to be the better one then.
But the biggest pain in the butt here to tame, though, is actually the Rock Golem.
Alright, I kind of figured he would be, but for his size and what he probably can do.
Alright, they're pretty awesome. Downfall is that you need mantis eggs to tame them, or you need sulfur and stuff like that, and
a lot of time.
Yeah, rockets and cannonballs and all that just to manage to knock them out.
And I think you've said before, catapults are absolutely useless on these guys. It's a waste of your time.
I mean, they just take an immense amount of catapult shots to knock it out, and it's not worth it. I mean, the amount you spend in metal making the catapult rounds, you could just turn around and make a cannon and some cannonballs.
Right. And alright guys, also just so you know, watch his video. You'd have a video out of how to tame these guys, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have the original one on Scorched Earth when we were on there. Had that little how to tame one in a little special little ground area that he couldn't get out of.
Alright, so watch his video if you get the chance, and make sure you learn how to tame these guys. There's a nice little spot where you can get them stuck, and you should definitely go there and watch it.
Hey, little big smile on you.
Smile looks kind of just creepy teeth.
It is
All
creepy
right.
teeth, but if you stand underneath it, it looks like he's kind of happy.
Do you have anything else to say about any of the other guys here?
So Calicotherium has the potential of being a super major damage dealer. It throws a rock just like the rock golem does, and the rocks actually bounce around. And if you manage to hit in between two things, it'll ricochet back and forth and do ridiculous amounts of damage to them. It's
Oh,
also
that's
pretty
pretty
great
cool.
whenever you're trying to demolish someone's building. If you manage to chuck the rock inside their building, it'll bounce around and do a bunch of damage to everything.
Ooh.
They just added more to it. They didn't know how to add it.
All right, so I'm putting him on aggressive. He should throw at you in a minute. Oh, 100 damage. Let's see if that's consistent. Give it one more hit. Yep, 100 damage.
Okay. Now, give it a second. Taking off the saddle. Do it.
125. So it looks like the saddle does exactly what it... Like... Alright. So yeah, it looks like the saddle does exactly what the damage is what it reduces there. 25 points out of the 125 he did. I don't know how the math works there, but... So alright, we're seeing that. So I'm going to take the Dino next, see if he'll actually do something to you. I know earlier he wouldn't. He didn't know how to spit for some reason, so behavior, stance, aggressive. And he seems to not care. Oh, there we go. So he did 2 damage. But he's not a consistent shot though either. That's what I was kind of hoping. I was hoping maybe he'd spit a little more often.
Nah, they've got a cooldown.
Well, I know, but I mean, at least your Calicotherium gets a good rock throw. This guy gets a real bad spit, and that's it. So, alright. We don't need to test him anymore. Obviously, he's not doing anything. You had to get, like, really close to him, too.
Yep.
The monkey!
Ow.
Now, yeah, keep in mind, he is only level 1.
Well, they don't deal much damage. It's mainly just blinds you. Like, you know how it is. It covers your screen in poo.
Mm-hmm. But he really doesn't get a lot of range either, it looks like. I mean,
here.
when you're back on... see how far he'll throw.
What's his targeting range set on?
I'm doing that right now, making sure. Behavior. Change targeting from medium to high. So even he doesn't get much range. He gets better range than the Dino, though.
Come on, throw poop at me.
Now be ready for this guy. He's going to charge you. That's the only way to test his thing. Because my idea with him, because he doesn't have a turret mode, is you put him in a box.
Yeah.
And put him in a box with windows and let him spit from the box.
Giggity.
Alright, so he's going to go straight to aggressive. So 4, 4, and 4.
And then super fast attacking and torpor.
Stance, aggressive. How hard does he spit? Ooh.
29 damage. And that was pretty sparse spit.
Yeah, I'm going to put him on max range here. Options. God, it's not under options. I don't want to rename. What? You would think that would be under our options instead of behavior. Change targeting stance too high. Alright, it doesn't look like he cares at this range. Which an auto throw would have engaged you. $29 damage. It's not bad.
So do you care if I kill it?
You could kill everything to the left of the rock golem.
Oh, actually, no, hold on. Pull the Arthropleura out.
Oh, you're gonna take a bite?
Well, I want you to see the reflective damage and how much damage it can deal as a base, like, bite damage. Because they are like 29 damage for that one shot, and I think it like shot a little bit better.
All right, he's coming after you. Don't kill him though, actually, because I want to go over them.
29 damage for that. 62 damage or as a hit. I didn't see the reflective. What? How much life does he have left?
You did 312, and you took he's down to 200. He can't take another bite.
Okay, I won't bite him. But yeah, that's pretty good damage right there.
Oh yeah. Alright, and so the rock golem. And I think I'm just going to manually take control of this. Well, I guess we should just let him do it on its own.
Let him do it on his own. Turret mode and put it on highest targeting.
High. And not options, it's under behavior. Aggressive. Alright, so far he has definitely got the best range. What's he attacking now?
He's going after something that's not me. I don't know. I'll get in range so he sees me.
134.
Okay, so I'm all the way back here. He's still aggroed on me. Taking a look. There we go, right here.
134 is not bad.
Yeah.
Best range and best damage, but pain in the ass to tame.
Yep, the most difficult to tame.
It looked like wherever you were at, he was still throwing.
The thing is he'll keep throwing. It's just, like, since the rocks bounce, if you back straight up, he'll still hit you.
Right, I'm just saying, like, it looked like, well, I guess you had to be so close, because it looked like he wouldn't throw until you walked forward anyway. Alright, so, at this point, I just want to go over him real quick, and then you can go ahead and kill him. So this guy, if you do pump his melee, how much is he going to get? Like 2%? Alright, you can eat him. And so monkey is 2% also. That's not good. And then 3% on the spider. 3% on the Calicotherium, so you're getting your best rates out of them. The Dillo, 2%, nothing good. Not even that, it looks like. And the Arthropleura, 3%, not even 3%. Alright, you can eat them all.
Yummy.
So, alright guys, it was raining in the beginning of this video, it's raining again. We saw exactly how everybody works there. It looks like the Calicotherium is probably your most effective for what you're doing in tames. As like how many you could tame easily. Just make some beer and get them drunk and then take her home. Especially if you mate boost them. Rock golems obviously have the most range and they definitely hit harder than anything else, but you are taking a lot of damage. Not damage, just taking a lot of effort to tame it, and even then, he's very, very big. You can't conglomerate very many of them, although they are pretty tough in themselves. And then you've got the Arthropleura that looks like he is the only other one that's any decent at doing any of this. He hits for like 29, destroys armor, and that's about all he does. I mean, he kind of sits, he's little, and if he gets bit, he does do reflective damage, so that'll help as well. But that's all he really does, and so, I mean, those three are probably your best bets for all this. Vapetrain says it's easier to tame the Arthropleura. I think it'd probably be easier to tame the Calicotherium, because you just got to make beer. And then, well, I guess it is a pat. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know which one would be harder. Never tamed either one of them. So
you mind if I pop in on that part?
I guess you can.
Hey, so the reason why I find the Arthropleura easy is because once you get the ghillie suits and the bug spray, it's super easy to get them. With the calico, you still have the ghillie suit, and there's still a high chance that they can see you unless you're using the cactus broth from Scorched Earth, which most likely, if you're taming on a normal area, you won't have that.
Alright, so there you have it. So that's why it's easier, apparently. Other than that, though, I don't really see much else. I mean, they all don't really scale very well. Obviously, when you get them in higher levels, they scale a little better. So a good high-level one would hit harder in the first place. So again, Talicotherium would be probably one of the most damaging, and so would the Rock Golem. But other than that, well, even the Arthropleura would hit pretty hard in that case, but they don't scale very well to their rock damage throws and stuff like that. So, I mean, they're good turrets, but you got to remember they all can get killed. So people can kill these things at range. So you need a lot of them, and also that takes a lot of time to do all this. So, do you want to tame these guys? I don't know. They all seem to be passive tames except for the Rock Golem, which he just takes a lot of effort in the first place to be knocked out. So it's kind of your choice and all that. They're not really easy to tame, but if you need an alternative, that would be your alternative. But that's going to be it for this video. You guys take care. I'll catch you next time.